I guess I'm in. Yeah, I'm on the Discord if anyone wants to jump to that. Let's jump to Trade of 8. I guess that's right there.
Feds Williams says AI will have a lasting impact on productivity. Williams says we have a solid economy, the underlying labour market is doing well. Williams says the US demand would become weaker without AI investment. According to RBC, citing sources, Russia plans to lower the cutoff price for oil in budget rule to $50 per barrel. Williams says underlying US labour market is doing quite well. And Williams says don't see long-term structural unemployment from AI. Fed Williams says Middle East war impacts consumer spending amid higher energy costs. Fed Williams says the Middle East war is boosting inflation and energy surge should have a short impact. Williams says hit to inflation likely to peak in the next few months. Williams says tariff impact should peak in the next few months.
A Mel tá te chamando ali, ó. Você tá brava, Mel?
Fed Williams says near-term inflation around 4% and core inflation around 3%.
So let's go to the good mornings again. Good morning, Ren. NADNAT, Diddy, Stocks Play, good morning. Financials, good morning. Sparrow, good morning. Lizardo, good morning, my brother. The Net's back, good morning. Jamie.
And Williams says
Chris Green, good morning.
monetary policy needs to be data dependent.
Best time in New York to trade is after London close. So it's basically 2 hours after New York session opens. Like that's when it calms down, I guess. Like some people like that more. I see that. Dr. Saeed. Adegal, good morning. Good luck. Good luck, everyone.
Williams says anchoring inflation expectations is critical.
Vai ficar fedendo de novo.
Fed Williams says sees elevated near-term inflation expectations but long-term stable.
Good morning, my friends. At the open, up or down, Gary? I would guess, random guess, that would go down at the open. Random guess.
Williams says the US labor market is pretty balanced.
Random guess is that we go down.
And Fed Williams says supply chain disruptions are a concern and they are happening due to the war.
Pasha is not coming, I guess, today. He got worse. The sickness got worse. He's not feeling that well. He's going to rest today. Good evening from India. Good evening, Jatin. Yeah, it's a coin toss. God bless you. God bless. Oh, it's not 700. Let me change that.
Fed Williams says the Fed must be clear it is getting inflation to 2%.
Let me correct that. That is from the previous stream. Yeah, guys. Pasha is not coming today, so let's push it on the likes and subscribe to the stream to give us support today for our main dude, main guy. Okay. He's not feeling that good today. A little bit sick. I'll try to drive the stream for the first 2 hours of New York session,
data
okay?
and the outlook and risks.
GK 6009. Good luck, first time watching live. Exciting. Awesome, GK. Awesome. Welcome aboard, my friend. 4 hour looks strong, yeah. Fishman, God bless you, my brother. God bless Fishmans.
Fed Williams says monetary policy is right where we want it to be. It's well positioned.
Five whooped. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. I was muted. Yeah, thank you.
1 minute remaining for the market on open imbalance.
Help me recover on my PA account, brother. I'll try, but like I always say, don't try to follow the trades that I take. Like this is not financial advice whatsoever.
Fed Williams says Fed monetary policy is slightly restrictive.
There's some type of news coming out, I guess, in the next... there's a Trump pre-taped interview, so I guess that's not that important because insiders will already know what he said on that interview. 30 minutes after open, we get some US home sales, financial stability report, new home sales. And we have crude oil inventories as well.
Market on open imbalance. S&P 500 sell side 120 million, NASDAQ 100 sell side 48 million, Dow 30 sell side 70 million, Mag 7 sell side 50 million.
Islam, good morning. Hello. I guess the Pasha he's a little more sick than he was yesterday, so he's taking the day to rest. Clay Champ only need $200 on 6 fundeds to get 1K payout on each. Brother, take it slow and you will get there. Take it slow and you
S&P
will get
500
there.
opens little change. The NASDAQ 100 up 0.2%. So as William says, persistently high inflation would call for higher rates and not where we are today.
Yes is pushing down and Q is pushing up. Oh yeah. Yes is a good spot to go long. Let's say 530 actually. YM is falling off a cliff. Let me see. The input, the auto input is normal, I guess, for me. Normal. Let me see. The auto input is normal, I guess. I put the music a little bit lower. Leo, can you do a dedication for your own Brazilian boy? What's my man? Can you do a dedication for young Brazilian boy that was my best friend's nephew? DBG, I actually did not understood that. Like, it will be a pleasure to do whatever you need me to do, but I just didn't understood that well, DBG. Yeah, NQ just swapped. Be careful with NQ, my boy, my friends. The YM was falling hard. Little pullback on YM. Now the S&P is dropping and NQ is at the EMAs. The low of the news candle on the PCE is here, so I would be careful with that. That's better, okay. DBG, if you can explain better, a little bit better what you want me to do, I will do. DBGL, DC, and RD. Thanks for turning the music down. Yeah, you guys, if the music's too loud, you guys gotta let me know, and I turned it down a bit so it gets better with the voice, you know. Whatever you guys need me, you need to do, I do, you know. So I would not be opposed of going long out of this 960 level. I just want to see clear rejection out of it, you know? Especially if I'm not going for a full trend trade. CJ, who's having that 5 bundle discount? Yeah, today I just bought the 5 bundle. I bought the intraday's 5 bundle discount in Apex. The code Pasha worked, so that was pretty cool. Can open put? I cannot answer that, my brother. Yeah, the TPT sale ended, so I guess they will take like, usually they take like a week off, then they come back with the sale. So my funded futures and Apex are the best deals right now. Apex with the 5 bundle is I guess it's the best deal in the game right now. MES is still pushing down. I would not be opposed of a long out of the 960 level. I just need to see a clear rejection and a nice size stop loss as well. CJ, yes it is. Oil is pushing up. Yeah, the Apex bundle discount is still going. The individual discount is still going as well. I want to go long here. Yeah, they are breaking the view up. I'm gonna wait. It's coming for the sweep of that news candle. I know that. I actually know that. You know? The news candle is the low is at 949. The range is not that big still. 113, 150 points. It's not that big. We've seen bigger ranges. Tracion, you've been scalping NQ short since open. Like, it's playing good. You're on a long soon. Yeah, I tried a long view up, but I'm waiting for a confirmation. You know, let's see what the ES looks like, what the YM looks like, what the CL looks like. The drawing on trade of 8, it's horrible. Like the low of the PC candle news, it's at 959, so I guess we're going to break that. Yeah, the orb will be settled like this, probably very red, very red. It will be a very red candle. So do we continue? Big buying on YM. The S&P is holding. NQ is very much heavy. Leo, yeah, it's not about like that. Like, let's say I have this trend line on the 5. Look what will happen when I change to the 1 minute. Look at where that trend line went. Like, it does not translate from one time frame to the other. Look what happened. You know, that's what it's not about being faster, you know, but I appreciate the input 100%. Yeah, so we swapped the low of the 930 candle, 830 candle news, and we are going up. Oil, Everything is very much
Crypto
red.
stocks fall as Bitcoin sinks to a 6-week low. Coinbase Global down 2%.
Ooh, Bitcoin's falling off a cliff, or ooh, it's breaking that trend line, that channel. Yeah, I like NinjaTrader, but to install NinjaTrader on the Mac OS is a pain. So I'm using TradeAway because of that. Guys, send above VWAP now. Like, there's no indication that the price is trying to go up as of this moment. Zero indications. So I would be careful with the longs. S&P is turning to the downside again. If you're going for the longs, you have to be careful. The stop loss I guess, like, it either you have a small stop loss or a very big one. Like, if you go long here, you go for an instant reverse, for instant price push up, or you use like a stop loss of 200 points. If you use like a medium size 30 pointer, it's not enough on this trade, I guess. Hit the likes, guys. Let's push this to 100. I know you guys can do that. If you do that, we'll have a green trade next, you know? So I guess we rejected out of this 1 hour order block that I marked out on the pre-market stream. And we actually pushed to the downside on the New York session open. So we can push to this order block right here easily if we continue to the downside. So let's mark that out. Let's see on the 15 minutes. Okay. We needed to break this high right here.
At 10 a.m. Eastern Time, we're expecting US new home sales in units. Forecast 0.6601 million, prior 0.682 million. Also expecting Trump to make some comments in a pre-tape interview. Also expecting the Bank of Canada Financial Stability Report and the US new home sales change month on month. Forecast minus 3.2%, prior 7.4%.
I'll try to go long on the trend line. Oil is dropping. Oil is actually dropping. Look at that. Dun, dun. Big push up on the indexes. Maybe this is what we need. This is just volatility from some type of news or situation, guys. Leo, I'll try to explain what I think about the orb and how I track it in a while, in a few minutes. Not right now, but I will do that. If you can remember me when the market in a few, like 30 minutes from now, I'll do that. I won't do that right now. TZX, you like the stream and you got a 30-point trade? Cool, brother. I always say that. It's always a good luck sign if you hit like on the live stream. Okay, yeah. Big push up, that's good. Probably oil is dropping. Okay. I'm switching screens a lot because I only have one screen right now, guys. Let's long this. Yeah, the orb activated to the downside. So, but as I always say, it's kind of a discretionary trade. I wouldn't short the orb against this trend line right here. I would not do that. I would very much enjoy going long, but you gotta be careful because this price, like right now, is a 90-point stop loss. Do we try to go to... Let's see where market will close. CBAC, it's an extra screen system. Yeah, there's some carry-on monitors that I'm looking to buy for when I travel.
So a reminder, in 5 minutes time, we're expecting US new home sales and units forecast 0.6601 million, prior 0.682 million. US new home sales change month on month, forecast minus 3.2%, prior 7.4%. Also expecting Bank of Canada financial stability report and comments from Trump, who's speaking in a pre-tape interview.
Problems happens while I'm trading, brother. Yeah, I've saw this 5-minute candle, but I did not felt good about going long because of the big rejection that it had. There's a Trump pre-taped interview going on in 2 minutes, guys. That can mess the market up. I guess if it is pre-taped, a lot of people already know what he said on the interview. So maybe the price is already priced in, but maybe. I remember Killer Sluggy talking about the 929 candle as a place to look for, as a target, or for it to hold. I'm gonna mark out this right here.
One minute remaining. I'll be dealing with US new home sales and units.
1 minute for some news to come out as well. It's not red folder, but sometimes it is important.
So according to Interfax, Kazakhstan may ship up to 3 million tons of oil via BTC in 2026.
Yeah, Killer, like more as a target than support or resistance. Like more often, what I guess what you're trying, what you're focusing on is that more often than not, throughout the day, we revisit that area, you know.
10 seconds.
Nicholas, I'm not thinking anything right now. There's some news dropping, and there's a Trump pre-taped interview.
0.622 million, 0.622 million. Lower than the forecast of 0.66 million. US new home sales change month on month, minus 0.62%, minus 0.6.2%. That's lower than forecast, minus 3.2%. Seeing here the Bank of Canada report saying the risk of shocks remain elevated given Middle East war and US trade policy and potential for AI to disrupt business models. Traditional safe haven assets have not behaved as reliably as they have in the past. Financial health of Canada's large banks has improved over the last 12 months, and Canada's financial system has functioned well through a challenging year. The Bank of Canada Governor Tiff Macklem says dealing with urgent personal matter and therefore not present for the release of the Financial Stability Report. Rogers says if several vulnerabilities crystallized at once, they could interact and reinforce each other. Vulnerabilities have increased in some parts of the financial system. Individually, they look manageable. A cascading series of events could cause a sharp loss of investor confidence and spike in demand for liquidity or rapid asset sales. AI may increase speed, scale, and sophistication of cyber attacks, and the Bank of Canada expects risk payment shocks linked to mortgage renewals to have fully passed by second half of 2027. Share borrowers who are behind on debts payments has stabilized. So a reminder, we're shortly expecting comments from Trump speaking in a pre-tape interview. Microsoft shares quickly extend gain to 3.5%. This is according to the information. Microsoft to release new coding model next week in comeback attempts. So again, according to the information, Microsoft to release a new coding model next week in the comeback attempt. We have posted the Bank of Canada Financial Stability Report on the feed for those interested. Just a bit more information from the information. Microsoft to debut models that specialize in tasks. And Microsoft to announce new models of various sizes.
Yeah, I'm in a long. Very sketchy at the moment. Let's see if this candle closes green. Can it switch to the green side? I'm going to deleverage again. Yes, looks like he wants to push up. All power to you, Tracion, with your yes pushing up, brother. I would really enjoy that. Yeah, we are trading above the VWAP, the 50 EMA, and the 200 EMA. If I don't buy right here, right now, I won't buy anywhere else. And if it breaks, this is very much close to where I should stop the trade, you know. And we can see a new push to the downside because we did the one push at the open, and we can be doing just a pullback to try to break lows again, you know. I'll try to add that 65 again. And Trump may be speaking and maybe dropping some bangers, I don't even know. You know? What I would hope is that the 5-minute breaks up instead of to the downside. I guess this would match.
So again, Microsoft shares up 3.6% after report the company to release new coding model next week.
I guess I would put the profit target below the third retracement level, so it would be like 55 points, I guess. Yeah, there's a pre-recorded interview that is going on right now, I guess. Let's see if it breaks up. If it breaks the high of the previous candle, I'm putting the stop loss at break even. And I'm not going to add anymore. Because right here is the 50% of the whole New York session range, and it can reject over there again. Let's see. Okay, it's breaking the high of that candle, so I won't like to see this candle turning red again, so I guarantee 10 points. I would guarantee 10 points. because I don't want to see this candle turning red again on me. It either goes to the TP or it takes me out with 10 points. I guess it has enough strength to push to TP. We are 10 points away, so I'll try to trail this as close as possible to price. I won't let this go back. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, I get out with 40 points. Trail again. It either goes, I'm trading again. Okay, I'm out of the trade. Well, so it was basically a nice long out of the VWAP plus 200 plus 50 MAs. And I tried to get out at the third retracement level of the fibs on New York session. That would be right here. It's usually where it finds pressure selling again. So it's a matter of stacking profits. One of the account became a static account right now because I'm over the buffer, so that's good. Lynette, nice long, cool. And now that I'm out of the trade, I'll search for the next one. Oh. I need more coffee, I guess. Oh, sorry.
So reminder in 5 minutes time, we're expecting comments from Fed Muslim, who speaks at the Reykjavik Economic Conference.
Nice. Now I would like to see another pullback for me to jump on longs again. On the 1 minute, we can see that price is delivering up. Look at the difference. That's one of the things that I always like to talk about. Like divide the price here. Divide here from here. Forget everything and just divide the price here. Look to the left and see how the candles that pushed price down were. Like there were small candles, a lot of wicks to the upper part and lower part. And look to the right how the candles, the green candles look. The candles that are delivering price up, they are very much different from the candles on the left. So you can see a clear difference in price when it's delivering up from when it's delivering down, you know? On the 1 minute, the buyers can feel price and close candles with a big body, and on the left you can see that it was a struggling price pushing it down, you know? So that's a big difference between the strength that pushed price down against the strength that is pushing price up. I would guess the strength that is pushing price up is bigger. The intention, the volume, everything. Or the lack of volatility. Yeah, whatever it is, you can see that there's a clear difference between how price pushed down versus how price is pushing up. Like, that's price action. If you look at the 5, you don't see that much. But if you look at the 1 and the 2, you can see how price actually closed those candles. Yeah, probably Trump said something bullish on the interview.
Seeing weakness in WTI crude here. So looking for the news to explain the move. So again, seeing some weakness in the US dollar, strength in the S&P 500, a lot of weakness in WTI crude. So again, according to Axios, US and Iran reach a deal but need Trump's final approval. So again, according to Axios, US and Iran reach a deal but need Trump's final approval. Seeing a lot of weakness in WTI crude. US dollar from Axios.
That is mega bullish, I guess. Careful with the longs, guys. Careful. Like, you can't run 400 points, but that news, it seems like a lot of people would already be in on that news, you know? So people could use this as a liquidity to take profit. I'm not buying just because of the news right now, because the stop loss is humongous. I'm not doing that. Bro, I need some. I need to put a. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it would be nice to be on the long. As strong as the push is up, the pullback could be as well, you know. Oh, Trace. No way, man. Omar, congrats on the long. Yeah, And Trump can come in and say, no bueno, the deal is no bueno, I won't sign it. You know, he can just come and say that. Yeah, and Iran can say like, oh, it's all BS. S&P squeezed like crazy compared to, yeah. Now all the insiders are taking profit. Oh yeah, Trace. Something about Iran and us reaching a deal again. Guys, now is your chance to go long on the likes and squeeze the short sellers on that like button. It's your chance to push it above 100. Iran war is over. We are mega bullish. Trump asked for a few days to think about the final deal. Yeah. Where's my financial juice guy? Just say that.
Voice news disconnected.
Bunch of sellers. Squeezed and pressed. And subscribe to the channel as well. That helps us a lot. Meow, when I will turn on the short squeeze song? Never, my brother. That song is the doom of us all. When I need market to drop, when I'm in a short, I'm going to play that song. I'm a contrarian by heart, but the fact that Trump asks for time to think it's a good thing, he's probably going to come back with a counter offer. Yeah. Like now that the deal is almost closed, he's coming in with the hard to get mentality. Yeah, I'm going to look at that and yeah. Because what matters is what it looks like at the moment that you sign. You know, people forget everything, but at the moment that you sign the deal, do you look like the winner or the loser? And that's what he cares about. Are we going to long this pullback? As I always say, if the candle that broke out the news does not get continuation, the chances of us dropping below its low, it's huge. because there's what all those buyers, those guys that jumped in like, whoa, I'm going to make a huge amount of money, that's where they get out. Just like we broke the lows on the PCE index candle, like there was not a continuation on the news candle right here, so the chances of it breaking this low, it's huge. Like Trump would say, huge. Oh, Mango, hello, my
Nvidia
brother.
dumping. Morning. Nvidia
Good
dumping
morning.
pretty bad right now.
Huge.
I'm gonna try a quick short right here, just real quick. Hopefully it doesn't wake me out today.
So according to Interfax, Kazakhstan and
Going-
Russia have signed
going
a
short
framework
at
agreement to
79, 3
increase
minis.
Russian oil supplies to China to 12.5 million tons.
Come on. Breaking even at 300. And let's see if it pushes down more. Alright, took me out at 270. Alright. I wouldn't be surprised if this jumps now a little.
Yeah. On the 1 minute, there's no indication that we are holding. Zero. The candles are very, very heavy to the downside.
And a lot of orders, a lot of buy orders just got filled right now.
Oh.
Maybe see what happens.
Yeah, Trace, be careful, my brother. Protect that capital.
Does this push up or do we get a reject from here?
I'm taking a short 40-point stop loss. Stop loss is
Where?
basically above the previous 5-minute candle. Depending on the price section, I will get out earlier.
Yeah, 3-minute looking very bullish. So does 2-minute though.
Buyers stepping in. Got a little scalperoo.
Alright, I'm going short at 124. Let's see what it gives me. You're short at 115. So yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out. Might get stopped out. I went short pretty deep. Come on, wake me out or no? No? Okay, that's good.
Yeah, this is a very aggressive short that I'm taking right here.
Yeah, me too. I feel you on that one. I should have gotten out. That was a bad trade at that point. Yeah, I might just get worked out for the day on this eval. Yep, and there it goes, and yeah. Alright, still have 600 left on this eval. So let's see what I can do on the others. I didn't think it was gonna try to push, but never mind, I guess. This 5 minutes way too bullish though, Leo.
So 10 seconds to the EIA natural gas change.
Nvidia looks weak. S&P ain't pushing as high and as much.
A build of 92 BCF, a build of 92 BCF.
Okay.
That's smaller than the expected.
I tried
build
to
of
save that
93
trade as
BCF.
long as I could. It didn't work out. Now we are continue to go up. Let's see. I still think it's a little high to go long. It's a little high to go long.
I should have just went long instead.
Yeah.
3 minute was super bullish, very bullish. So this is a new 15-minute candle. So let's see what it does here, though. Oh, it's a new 30-minute candle as well. So I don't know how this is gonna fare out for us.
I guess the sentiment of the market is bullish.
Yeah, then they're gonna come out with some Iranian news. I already know. You know how they are. Ah. Dow pushing down. See if NASDAQ does a little too. Alright, going short at 151. Let's see if it, okay, there we go. Breaking even. I'm gonna take, let's see how much I, breaking even at 200, or actually 100 bucks.
US natural gas futures extend gains up 3.1% after
Whoa,
the
okay,
EIA
I'm
reports
putting my
slightly
break-even
smaller than expected
low.
storage build.
Man, took me out way too quick. That 1 minute had no momentum going down though. Oh, now it wants to come back up.
Okay. I try a short at the 1 minute. but it still looks like it's going to work.
I'm short again at 141. Not as better at, not a great average. As much as I want though.
I'm short again. Yes, and YM is very heavy, but NQ is very resilient.
Alright, I took 700 on that, so
I guess I'll scalp this. Yeah, I took the profits. Yes, and YM is falling. It's falling heavily, but NQ is still
Nvidia's falling to a little. Oil is pushing. I think we fall a little here, watch, and then we push up with one candle. I can already see it. I'm going long at 130 real quick. See if it does push, or if it doesn't, then oh well.
Yeah, I'm not forgetting that the low of that news that broke was here, so we can go for that low. Like it's a 0.20.
Oh yeah, 0.20, 0.30 area. Yeah. Oh wow. Now the long doesn't want to work when I get in.
Yeah, like it's kind of against the market right now, brother.
Yeah. I was thinking it might try to retrace back up now. But never mind.
This is
I'll
a
break even if I have to.
stop.
I took a loss on that one, like 30 bucks. 70 bucks loss on that one. I did not want to go risk it. This is a new 5-minute candle, so let's see what it does. Does it short back down, or you know what I mean?
I tried a long and already got out. Already regretting. Yeah, to short NQ is complicated.
It's holding that 100 level though. The second time it's held it in a way. Where's Pasha at, Leo?
He's feeling more sick today, so he's resting on the day.
Oh, okay.
He messaged me yesterday.
Alright, going short at 134. Let's see what it gives me. I'm only gonna try to take 100 bucks on this trade. I'll try to go for a little more. Why not?
Sick like a dog, yeah.
Whoa, pushed up. Down, still falling.
Yeah, the YM is falling.
ES holding that level right there, but I think we might see a downward trend here soon.
Yeah, the price section is calling for a long, but yeah, I'm instantly wrong on this.
2 mini short at 137. I'm gonna try to okay, I'm breaking even at 100 bucks, or yeah, I'm breaking even at 100 bucks.
Treasury Secretary
try
Pasha
to
says the
take-
US won't tolerate tolling system in the
I'm
Strait
gonna
of
try to break
Hormuz.
even at 500
Pasha
in a
says
minute.
Oman should
right
know
here,
Treasury
if I
will
can.
target actors involved.
Actually, I'm gonna just take it. I'm taking 500. I just didn't know if that 15-second candle was just gonna pop back up and take me out. They might push this right here though. I'm gonna try a long here real quick.
And just furthermore from Pasha saying any willing partner in
132.
tolling
Let's see
in the
if it
Strait of
works
Hormuz
out
will
in
be
my favor.
penalized.
If it doesn't, then oh well. I am screwed, McDude. Screwed, Mc... yeah, something like that. I don't know. Okay, breaking even. Come on. Come on, come on. Give it to me. Oh. Okay, exiting. Let's go. That was on a funded Leo 1100.
Cool, brother. I'm on a long as well. 139. I'm holding for the new highs.
Nice. Let's go.
Overall target is at 225, guys.
Alright, perfect. I finally got my so you know the Lucid Direct that I was down 1500 now?
Yeah.
Now liquidity in there is 1100 bucks. 1200 bucks almost now. So I just need like 900 and I'm at buffer pretty much like that.
Fed's Muslim says
then I can be
baseline
above buffer
outlook
probably.
that inflation will take
So,
longer to
yeah.
come back to target. And Fed's Muslim
Alright,
sees
Lucid I
risks
am
that
locking
inflation
out
may not converge to
because I don't
target
want to try
as
to
we
make
would
more
like.
and mess up my consistency.
Okay.
So Lucid is locked out. Now I'm gonna work on the other two top step evals that I got.
Let's see if you go for the new highs, guys. I'm trying to stay on this long to make more profit.
Yeah, it still hasn't hit all day high though, huh? Well, it has, but there's a possibility of making another one.
Yeah, the S&P is not joining. I don't like this rejection. Let's see. It was looking good for a moment there.
Muslim says there's a scenario where the
Fed guy
economy
is
might
speaking,
require
that's why
rate
too.
increase.
Probably this is why I was also moving.
And Muslim says if we don't see disinflation in the next 1 to 2 quarters, that would concern me. Muslim says high inflation expectations would also concern me. And Muslim just saying again, there is a scenario where the economy may require hikes.
Did a little scalp in the direction of my trade. I guess there's a
1.5.
very good possibility we break highs on the day again.
True. 1 minute and 40 seconds left until new 15-minute candle as well, boys.
Yeah, would be interesting to see this 15 minutes closing green.
Muslim says right now risks are tilted more to the inflation
5
side.
minute looks like it will, but 15-minute, even if it goes down a little, it might.
And
This is
Muslim
gonna be
saying
the
if that
second
were
like
to happen and inflation falls,
red.
could envision a rate cut.
What do you call it? 15-minute candle, but I think it might just turn
Muslim
green
saying
here.
if there is it also
I think it
scenario
might just
that
be in the
second
green
half of
Financial
the year
Juice
we
guys
see
is dropping
growth
some
slow
news.
down.
Do we get that 100 pointer or no, man? That's the thing. We can see that there's a bunch of sellers over here. Bunch of sellers. Like at this level. This is where the wicks are stopping.
There's a lot of buyers took their what do you call it? It looks like a lot of buyers sort of took their positions out too here.
Yeah. Oil's trying to inch down again. Incline down again. Let's see if we go for that break of highs. I can take profit at any moment here, guys. I'm not. New 5 minute coming in. Let's see if it's able
The
to
Treasury
break
Department
highs.
says
Or
the
not.
US are taking 76 names off the sanctions blacklist. They move meant to boost
Somebody
focus
had an
on
order of
high-risk
15
targets.
minis in the market. Holy moly.
Holy moly cannoli.
Exactly. This new 5-minute candle, 15-minute candle was green, I believe. Yep, and this is the start of.
break.
See,
I'm taking profit. I'm going to see if it gives me the chance to re-enter, guys. And if it breaks highs and goes, that's cool as well. But I'm trying to build the profits for the day, not trying to be a hero. Because you know that NQ can run the high and go like crazy, but it can actually come this close and start pulling back again. So I rather put the profits in my pocket and re-enter after a pullback. It's
Leo,
all about.
I just realized.
Go ahead.
Oh. I just realized S&P hit its all-time high with that news candle. By the way,
Oh yeah, it ran.
I didn't even
crazy.
realize. Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah. By 1 or 2
So the
points.
high. Yeah, exactly. I was like, so the highest was 570.75. This hit 574 by like 4 points. Yeah, man, that is crazy.
Ooh,
Whoa.
Nice. Nice that I got out. I would have been stopped out at break even by now. NQ is like that. Like, I always
Does
prefer
it?
money in my pocket.
Sir. Any news or no?
Nothing on financial juice by now.
Oh, one of the Fed guys said there is a scenario where the economy might require a rate increase if we don't see disinflation in the next 1 to 2 quarters. That would concern me.
Yeah, it was a while ago. Market still pushed up when he said that.
No, this is right now at 7:42. Oh,
yeah,
that was 5 minutes.
5
ago. Never
minutes
mind.
ago.
Never mind. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, this can be just someone taking profit or closing a position or whatever. Because, like, for people, like one thing that is
Muslim
about
says also a
market.
scenario where growth slows and inflation
Guys
falls.
speaking. a lot of people probably bought over here, so they were trapped all this time, you know. The people that got FOMO and got in at the highs 170s, when price goes back there, they just unload getting off the trade. Now we can go for highs.
I mean, we got the hourly closing in 10 minutes, so you know what I mean? If we see a sideways or even a little retracement back to the 100 or something, I think the next hourly might just push it.
Yeah, I think that's.
Or are we push now? Or are we push now with this 10 minutes left, 11 minutes?
So seeing
And then
here
we
from
just-
Israel's I-24
Then on the
news
next
saying
hour,
that
we
Iran's
just pull
Supreme
back
Leader
a little,
Khamenei
then
has not
whatever the
accepted
hour
a
does, it
memorandum
does,
of
you know what I mean?
understanding with the
Juice, let's see
United
what he's
States.
doing.
So again, seeing some contrasting reports here from Israel's I-24 news saying Iran's Supreme Leader Khamenei has not accepted a memorandum of understanding with the United States.
Iran's Supreme Leader Khamenei has not accepted a memorandum of understanding with the US.
Bro, they need to just get it over with. Figure out a way, or just start bombing, please, or something. Can we just get a definite answer? Because then we're always hearing from Israel's side, then we're hearing White House, and we got Trump in the middle. Then we got reporters who are like, what is going on?
Yeah.
It's like that Spider-Man meme. It's like everyone's just pointing towards each other in a way.
Yeah, trading pennies like clockwork. One side says one thing, the other comes with the other. Clay Chambliss 5608. Yo, Apex finally has a bulk back option for evals. Yeah, my brother. They launched that yesterday, and they also launched the no activation fee accounts. So you can get a pretty nice discount in all of those. You can buy one, you can buy 5, you can buy with activation, with 0 activation, and you can use code Pasha to do that, to get the best discount possible. Apex with like a take profit trader, it ended the 50% off. They'll probably hold off that for like a week or so until they come back with another big promo. So I guess the my funded futures builders that is up to 50%, and the Apexes with the bundle offers is the best in the game. The ones that we are affiliated with. Today I got like some bundles to trade.
How many bundles did you end up getting, Leo?
2.
Damn, baller. No. Are you trading them all in like one group or just 5 and 5?
No, separate.
Or you
Separate.
just trading them? Oh,
Yeah,
okay, you're trading everyone.
I try to pass one per day. Yeah. I try to pass one per day, and I get like 50% accuracy, so I'll probably pass half of the accounts that I buy.
Okay.
CLR trades. What are the Apex's fees? Man, I would suggest you go into the website. It would be better. But what I can say is that it starts from like 19 bucks up until like 100 and something bucks. Like it varies a lot. but like the cheapest that you can get is probably around 15 bucks, 19 bucks. And it goes up to like 100 and something on the 150Ks. Tracion is usually 60-90. What? 60-90? Oh, okay. It's usually between 60 and 90. Okay. Oh, the activation fee. Yeah. Yeah, depends on the size of the account. The 150Ks, it can go up to the hundreds. Like 110, I guess. Activation fee. But now you have the 0 activation fee for you guys that like that. I guess that on the bundle, I saw that today on the bundle, each 50K is $69. And the end of day is $89. All in costs. And I don't know for how long they will get that, but like probably a week or so. They will give that.
I'm gonna hold off on some Apexes. I still have 3 top step and then 1 direct lucid, so just slow and steady.
109 if you buy them individually. Yeah, like the best possible price is for the bundle. In the bundle it's 89.
So reminder, in 5 minutes time, we're expecting the Bank of Canada press conference with Governor Macklem.
Struggling to break that high. If it's going to break that high, it will be out of nowhere probably. Yeah, guys, you guys should be buying as low as possible, you know, if you're going to buy. If I would not go long over here. It can work, but the question is, if you long at 175 and does not work, your stop loss is big, you know. So as much as I would like to go long here and hope that it breaks up and goes to my TP, I have the risk management part of things won't let me.
Your stop loss would have to be at least down at like 150 just to kind of cover it if it does try to do a pullback, you know what I mean?
150, bro. Like if I go long at 175, my stop loss would be at 115.
Oh, you go below. Okay. I see what you're doing
Yeah,
there.
like trading the 2 minutes. The 1 minute. It's gonna go up, trust, yeah. That's what the blown account trader said before got his account blown. Yeah, my guess is that we are breaking this high and running, but I cannot go long this high on the price section. I won't take a trade here because my stop loss will be at least at 115. I would like to buy around the 130, 140 area. And if I lose and if I miss out on this trade, I have zero problem with that because the market will continue ticking.
Half a point, that's how much it missed by. Almost.
Shortly expecting the Bank of Canada press conference. The US to sell 77 billion in 6-month bills on June 1st to settle on June 4th. And the US to sell 89 billion in 3-month bills on June 1st to settle on June 4th.
Well, it pushed higher just a little bit though. Yeah, they're gonna push this super high now, watch. Nvidia joining in, Dow joining, oil dumping a little. Yeah, S&P is really pumping now.
We're breaking.
Very bullish now, Leo.
CLR trades, you gotta go to the website. If you click the link on the description of this video, it will send you to the prices, I guess. Hello J-Rod, how you doing? Bossman got worse on the sickness side of things. So he's taking the day off to rest. Ooh, nice squeeze up. So we're driving up. The price section is close to TP. 234 is the target. The first target. The second target after that is 308. 308 would mean that we are coming close to this order block and close to yesterday's high. So if you're on a long, just hold it. Oh, I guess the ARP flip worked. Yeah, I missed out on the push up, but we will get some trades as well. Yeah,
I think ES goes for a higher. Sorry, go ahead.
Ooh, how is ES?
It's almost at its high though.
Yeah,
Literally like maybe I think like I don't know how many is that, 5-6 points more, and then it hits its high. The NASDAQ high is at 379. We're at 225 right now, so 100 points more or less, or more than that, but I think we're way below the EMAs. We're way above the EMAs now, though. All of them. Even if you draw a line like from the bottom of the day at like 9:20 and then connected at like 30,000. It doesn't even touch the trend line. Just keeps on rolling.
Rolling.
See, there you go. Hourly, 4 hour. Yeah, see, 4 hour MACD is about to go positive right now too. So the crazy part is 4 hour we have not even, like, we really haven't had a decent pullback in the whole market at all.
Yeah, the RSI, it's diverging a little bit with the price section. You can see that we are forming higher highs on the price section, but we are forming lower highs on the RSI. You know,
like looking at the daily
sometimes-
candles. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, on the 2 minutes I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. No,
The 5 is clear.
ES about to break the high right about now. Like on the daily candle on the NASDAQ, you can see today's wick going all the way down to like that 750. Retested that level 4 days ago for that one. So now this can, and we've been green consecutively for like this could be the 7th day green daily candle. So let's see.
Yeah, my friends.
I'll be back.
Careful with the pullbacks. Leo, where's TP2? From the orb? From what? The TP1 that I was using with the fibs was at 234. The second one is at 304. So 70 points up. If you're talking about the orb, the orb one is at 284. Yeah, I believe it's going to continue to go up. So, but like on the risk management side of things, I cannot buy at the highs right here. I cannot do that because it's an asymmetrical trade. I can buy here if I'm going to put my stop at 21, but I'm not doing that. So I'm waiting. What do you think about re-entering long at the 9 EMA with stop below the 21? It's valid. It is valid. It's a valid trade. It's a more symmetrical trade. Asymmetrical trade, but in a positive way. It depends on the time frame you're talking about too. If you're talking about the 5 minute, you're long at 182. Pat, no, nice. You're in a nice long. you guys need to deliver on the likes. That's what you guys need to do. 120 likes. I know you guys can push that to 200 easily. It's just a matter of being a nice person, you know? If you love Trump, hit the like. If you hate Trump, hit the like, just to see which one is stronger. Just to see who's stronger. Hello, Henrietta. Pasha got even sicker. And he messaged me at night saying that he was going to take the day off today. So we are driving the string on the New York session, and we will see how long do we run for. And subscribe to the channel. A lot of you watch every day but are not subscribed to the channel. You will get a huge prize if you subscribe to the channel. You guys don't even know yet what this huge prize is, but I'm telling you, it's the biggest one you've ever seen. It's huge. 0 leaks on the prize that you guys are getting. I've built it, has 0 leaks. 15 years ago. Noah, you subscribed. Can you make SPY go up to 755? Let me do this 1 second. I will draw a line here and SPY won't drop. Oh, you're short. You want SPY to go to 555? Is that what you want? So I will draw a line here as the line of resistance, the Titan line of resistance. Yes, won't pass 74. So you guys, you can short as much as you want because I draw the line of resistance. I'm going to make it bigger right now, and I'm going to make it like, okay, that's it. So this is the line of resistance on SPY, on ES. You guys can short all you want because it's not going there. It's not going above that. Noah, you're long, but why you want to go S&P to? Oh, you wanted to go to 755. Oh, brother, I just did the wrong. Bro, 755 is too long. It's too. I cannot help you. 755 is. I don't know. I cannot help you. But what I can do. So if you're long, I'm going to put the line of support on 560 right now. I guess you're on SPY, you're not on ES, I guess. But 560 is the line of support, and S&P won't drop below it. Nick 21, Brian, you actually told us that the 4 hour looked good to go up. Yeah, the main trades that I took was to the long side. JCV, buenos dias, my friend. Buenos dias, my brother. JCVM 69. Today's volatility not good. I'm kind of liking it. Oil is rejecting. It's actually pushing up. Brother, if you say that the 21 EMA doesn't work, like it's a crazy thing. Like at least the 21.
Senior Deputy Governor Rogers, asked about relative lack of mortgage renewal stress, says households have been prudent.
You gotta agree with me that the 21 works.
Fed bids for 4-week bills total $3.3 billion.
Basketball, you shorting, yes, to 6-7K. Brother, I don't do magic. I don't do sorcery. I'm not a witchcraft kind of guy. I cannot help you out. Like you're asking for a 10% drop on ES, bro. No, there's nothing I can do to make S&P drop 10%, my friend. Henrietta, you loved your EMAs, yeah. Look at how many buyers, how much buyers. Yeah. I missed the timing on the longs here.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello, my brother.
What did I miss? Oh wow, that's a good pullback and a what 40-point pullback. Now it just went straight up.
Yeah, oil is at a place. Oil is at a place where it might start rejecting down again. Or it may start rejecting down. Yeah, the price section is disconnected on NQ and ES. NQ is way higher, but it's not at all-time highs. Yes, is lower on the price action side of things, but it is at all-time highs. And look at the rejection on yes every time it got to all-time highs. Where's Killer Sluggy when we need him? When we need him? Where is my brother Killer Sluggy to get me the confidence that I need to keep buying?
At 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time of the US 4-week bill auction, prior high yield 3.61%, prior bid to cover 2.6.
Oh, JC,
Rogers says
what?
can be true that data look good, but Canadians still feel stressed.
JCV, what do you think about gold funded futures? I never heard about that. I never heard about that one guy, man. I have zero opinion. Nicholas got the long on ES with only 1 point of drawdown. Cool. 6-7. Awesome basketball. Did I sure? No. Yeah, so on the 1 minute, we can see that price is going nowhere. So you can squeeze up at any moment. There's 0 sellers. Can squeeze up and squeeze down actually at any moment. But I guess, judging by the price action that we're having right now, we can continue to squeeze up. I always say that if nothing changes, the price will continue to deliver to the side that it's the current, more recent trend, and the recent trend is to the upside. So we need a new thing to happen to make price change sides. So the start of that would be by closing a candle below 200. If we close candles below 200, that will be a new sign of we either do a deeper pullback or we change the side of the trend. A lot of buyers coming in, I guess. The YM is crashing.
I'm back again.
Cool.
Every time I walk away, the market wants to push higher.
And that concludes news conference by Bank of Canada's Rogers.
Guys, hit the like button. Pasha is not here today because he got even sicker and he's taking a day off. So you guys, as a form of support to our main boss, you can subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. That helps the channel a lot. And it's a sign that you are a very good person as well, no? There's a divergence right now, man, between the price action and the RSI response to the price action. So on the 1 minute as well. On the 5 is even clearer. But on the 1 minute, Opa, opa. The only problem for me to take action on that divergence is that we are close to the EMAs. We should be further away from the EMAs. We should not, if the trend is attached to the EMA, it's a no bueno. If it is far away from the EMAs, it is a bueno to do a counter trend trade. Ascend with Eileen. You're a soul level-headed Leo. Thanks for streaming.
Expecting
My pleasure.
The US 4-week bill auction. Prior high yield 3.61%. High bid to cover 2.6.
I try to be more calm than other live streams. That's what I try to do. I enjoy the calmer ones. Chanel, yes, much slower rise than NQ. Yeah. It's like this. The price section, NQ is higher on the day, but ES is at all-time highs and NQ is not. So we've seen rejection on ES out of the all-time highs attempts. So in terms of all-time highs, NQ still has room to go. You guys should track the 1 minute and the EMAs together. It won't change sides unless it breaks the EMAs to the downside. So if you're trying to short, be careful, because this can run up the whole day without a reason, like without converging with the other indexes. It can make zero sense and just keep squeezing up like that. So why I say that, because like you can take a short and be like a nice trade, you can do that. But if you keep shorting, and if today ends up being an all full-blown uptrend, your accounts won't survive that. You know, every time there's a full-blown one-sided day, people lose. 90% of people lose their accounts. I'm cool, bro. I accidentally left a buy order at 847. Now you are 400 points, 1 micro. Beautiful, almost 1K, 800 bucks, easy. 847. Ooh, you bought all the way down here. That's cool.
ES broke its high.
Yeah. Now NQ can pull back.
All right.
Um.
Nah, I think ES is gonna push. Look at the 15-minute. Looks super bullish.
Yeah, it's mega bullish. It's mega bullish. I like that you're calm. Some of these other dudes stress me out with their energy. Yeah, I prefer the calmer streams. We have the music to keep us like awake, you know? Just that little beat in our heads, just to keep us thinking. And we chat with the chat, we yap with the chat, and that keeps us awake, waiting for the best opportunities. Always best to stay with the trend when it's a trend day like today. Yes, Henrietta. If you're going to pick a side, pick the longs, you know? If you're going for a quick trade, go to a quick trade to the upside. That is what is paying off right now.
Surely expecting the US 4-week bull auction.
CQG, they are experiencing technical problems affecting market data for CME. CQG is what it's what Tradeovate uses for market data. Like, we are not experiencing any problems with market data right now on Tradeovate, but I hope it stays that way. Thank you for the information, H. Cabrera Trader. Omar is still on the long. Cool. Yeah, Christopher. Price can keep being, even if you think the price action is irrational, it can keep being irrational for as long as it wants, or you're reading the markets wrong, you know. What makes sense price action wise is to give a pullback. That is what makes sense. But you never know with NQ. NQ can do a shallow pullback and keep running, or it can go for that mega deep pullback that pushes price up until VWAP, you know. You never know what you get with NQ. That's the problem and the beauty part of NQ. It runs a lot. So it's easy to make a lot of points, but when you're on the right side of the trade. Do I take a long? 10-point stop. Is it worth it? Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Where's Pasha? Pasha is feeling sick today. He got worse. He's taking the day off to try and feel better. So hit the like button in support of Mr. Pasha. Subscribe to the channel. And if you're buying evals, use Pasha's code for you to support our main boss.
Free spot 63%, free spot 63%, bid to cover 2 spot 76, 2 spot 76, the US selling 85 billion. And awarding 41.91% of bids at high.
All-time highs again. S&P is pushing. Yeah, bro. My line of defense right here is working. So if you took the longs on the S&P, congrats.
At 11:40 AM Eastern Time, we're expecting comments from Bank of England's Breeden, speaking in a fireside chat at the 58th International Capital Markets Association Annual General Meeting and Conference.
It will dump from all-time highs. Okay, Chanel. Easy. You just started. What would be a good entry point? If you're trying to take a trade right now, it's complicated. Like, I'm not comfortable. But what I can say to you is that every time it's dipping down to the EMAs, it's giving good entries on the long side. So if that does happen again, you should go long inside the EMA's range. And if it breaks the 21, or especially the 50, you stop going long, okay? If you want an entry mode trade, you do that. It will be especially good if oil starts dropping again. I'm not comfortable buying up here. If I wasn't along, it would be nice, but I'm not comfortable buying up here. Maybe if it starts pulling back and I go long, will be a mistake as well, because you can do, like I said, NQ can do like deep pullbacks if he wants to. Targets wise, we talked about that 1030 target, we talked about that 308 309 target, it's going there. And after the 309 target, the last one is 429. That would be where I would guess this trend dies down a little bit. It is what makes sense, you know. Like I said, today I will be out early. I will change to trading view right now, guys, just to give you guys insights of if you're going to continue trading, what you should expect. I talked about
Tomorrow in 5 minutes time, we're expecting comments from Bank of England's Breeden.
on the pre-market show, we talked about this order
11:45
block.
AM Eastern Time, expecting comments from ECB Schnabel, who gives a public lecture as part of the Stelton salon organised by the Econ Tribute in Cologne, Germany.
Okay, I will mute financial juice right now because I won't be able to speak. We were talking about on the pre-market show that this order block right here was the main order block that we should be careful about. We tapped into that, got a big rejection, and then we run over. So like I said, if we run over this order block, we'll be probably going for highs. That is actually what is happening. The previous 2 days movement were a 2-leg pullback to the downside. Now we delivered market structure to the upside. So we inverted the 1 hour to the upside again. As we broke this order block, it's not important anymore. So what we get here, we kind of got a break of structure and we are going up. Like I said on the pre-market show, if that happens, if that would happen, we go for highs again, and we can use the fibs mirroring this pullback to the upside. So from here to here, we got 700s as the first target. This is not an intraday target. This is the 1 hour target. So this is what's possible to the upside if you're trading and looking for the macro thing. When we go to the 5 minute, we can actually do the same thing, but to find intraday target. New York session range on open, we were here. Here was the high of New York session range opening, and here was the low. So we can use the fibs now that it broke to the upside to find the targets that I was talking about. So we got the 230 level, we're going to 304 level, and the next one is 423. So it makes sense based on the New York opening range that it broke to the upside. If you do the fibs proportion extension, it makes sense that we target 304 and after that 423. So that would be a range for a day for an intraday target. You know, I'm not saying that it's going there, I'm saying that is the levels that it makes sense to go to. Okay, as we're seeing, we are very far from EMAs. This usually indicates that we will get a pullback at some point, and the pullback can be, the longer the run up is, the bigger the pullback is. It's like a action and reaction thing, you know. So we are very far away, especially from VWAP and from the 200s. At some point, traders will start taking profit, I would guess, you know. So you gotta actually look for, how do you prevent yourself from being caught in a pullback? Because right now it looks pretty, it's going up, you're going long, it's working, but how do you prevent yourself from being caught in a pullback if that pullback happens. We are seeing that we are delivering market structure to the upside. So all of these lows right here are points of the structure. If you start seeing price breaking those points to the downside, and especially coming back up and leaving a lower high and breaking those points to the downside again, where would you spot that first? On the 1 minute. Then you will be you spotting that on the 2, then on the 5, then on the 15, then the 1 hour, and that's how the market works. You start breaking structure on the 30 seconds, then the 1 minute, then the 2, then the 5. That's how it happens, how it goes. So if you're trading the 5 minute, okay, if you can look at the 1 minute and track where are the previous high and the previous low. Right now, I will track these levels right here. If we start breaking this, you can assume that at least it stopped going up. So it can range, or it can actually deliver a lower high and start giving a pullback. So you'll see that if the 1 minute pulls back to the 50 EMA, it actually is only a pullback on the 9 EMA of the 5. You know? If you use the 2 minutes and it pulls back to the 21 EMA of the 2 minute chart, that's actually the 9 EMA of the 5, you know? So you can use those charts to understand each other, you know? So the main problem that we have right now is that we run up like almost 300 points. At some point a pullback will happen. So if it pulls back to the 9 EMA and you're looking at the 1, it will probably be breaking structure and making lower highs to do that. I would stop buying if that happens, you know? And I will wait for, like, let's say a bear flag to form. It pulls back to the 9 EMA on the 5 minute, it breaks the bear flag and starts delivering up, then you start going long again. But until that happens, I would hold off on the longs, you know? Right here is a good long, 270 is a good long, because if it breaks, this 21 EMA is a 10-point stop, and it either goes up again or it breaks the 21 EMA and you get only a 10-point stop, you know? So that's what I would look for the day, and how I would do the continuation of the market. 304 is the next target in my opinion, and after that we go for highs, and it's 423. And it obviously, you can use the fibs to find if it's going to pull back. I would at least mark out the 50% of the range. That would be at 107. That is a very possible place for price to retrace to. And if you're looking for confluences, it will probably be around the 50 EMA. It will probably match order blocks right here, you know. If it goes to 107 on the 1 minute, will be a clean downtrend, so you can take trades supported by the EMAs on that. So it's a matter of understanding where price action is and, you know, being clever. So with that being said, I'm calling off the day, guys. I have to go for lunch. I was not expecting for Pasha to not come in today, so I was not prepared to go the whole day. And I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm probably not taking trades. I'm going to bank these profits on these accounts. Let me see the messages.
Alright, I'm about to get off too, boys. Later, take care, be safe.
Oh, see you, Mango. Take care, my brother.
Yep, peace.
Everything's good today?
Get some rest, y'all.
Big meaty clause. I'm not seeing the message. I missed the big meaty clause message. Melly, thank you. Tracion, thank you. Trading Pennies and all the mods. Lynette, FEMA, everyone, thank you very much. Mac G, thank you for being here, my brother. Hit the like, subscribe to the channel. If you're buying evals, help us out with the Pasha code. You guys are very cool every day. Thank you very much. Today would be a short stream, like we're doing the New York session for the past 2.5 hours. We did 2 hours in the pre-market. Czar Trader, thank you, my friend. See you, my brother. Tracion, see you tomorrow, my brother. Jose Antonio, good morning. We're just finishing up the stream. We're banking those profits. I'm probably not trading anymore today. I need to rest as well. Like, you guys see that I have a very nice gaming chair, comfortable, that I'm using, so it's taking a toll right now. You know? So, see you guys. Thank you very much. Send prayers to Pasha. Oh, yeah. If any one of you wants for me to write your names into the prayer book, now is your time. Now that the stream's finished, we have a prayer book. We have a prayer book going that I pray for everyone that needs it. Now that the stream's finished, if you want, you can say like, write my name, and I will do that. 1 second. The prayer book is here. And if anyone is not in need of a prayer, that's good. That's okay. I would like write the names throughout the week, and each week we'll do a new page. JR, you're going in there. JR1. I'll write exactly how your name is written so God doesn't mistake you. Hoff, you just say like on the chat. Henry Asante. I'll put Pasha's name here because he's in need of a prayer for him to get better. See you guys. Thank you very much. Easy, you're going in, my brother. My sister, if you're a woman. God bless everyone, yeah. Hoff, you can find me on X. It's at Trades by Leo on X. One. Okay. So, I guess that's it, my friends. Born again, okay. Complicated name. So, guys, thank you very much. I'm going to have lunch right now. And I guess that's it for today. Short and sweet on the stream side of things. Be careful with the pullback, and I think that's it. Thank you guys very much. See you guys tomorrow on pre-market stream, and after that on New York session stream. You all are welcome to join the pre-market show. See you guys. Thank you very much.